Hey everybody, this is Val here with Role Playing Public Radio. You may also know me as Bridget. I am God's favorite princess, the most interesting girl in the world, RPPR's most innovative GM, and the fan favorite guest star of Delta Green Dud channels. Today we're back for another episode of Drow and Dracoliches. So if you could all get on your phones, browse to Twitter, and tell Ross that I just started eating, it'll be about 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and start in Discord order. Just go down the list. Remind us who you are, who your character is, and anything else you want to tell us.
Well, I am Faye. You know who I am. Don't look for me. I am playing Estelle Cunega. No, I I am playing Rushk. She's an extremist doctor who may or may not be inciting multiple armies in an attempt to overthrow the ruling class of Waterdeep in what I'm sure will be a bloodless revolution.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm playing Daelia and Volsa, the Warlock sugar baby of an ancient Lamia, and she is just along for the ride.
I'm Lydia. I'm playing Xastra Telarr, perfect good girl who has never done anything wrong, and Drow Paladin of, well, she's not really a Paladin anymore.
Oh,
She
sweet.
doesn't really, well,
Well, look at it this way.
she still worships Eilistraee. Well, you know.
It's more of a personal worship at this
It's
point.
involved. Yeah, there you go.
You know how it is
Yeah.
in spaghetti.
Instead of having a relationship with
Exactly.
your goddess, you have a situationship. It's fine.
God. You're more of a simp for Eilistraee.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That got me so good. I don't even remember what we were doing. So, who remembers what happened last session? Who wants to give us the rundown?
I remember what happened last session.
You always do. All right, go ahead.
So I don't remember what anyone else was doing,
Oh,
but
God.
I hung out with Laryl Silverhand for a while. I think we talked to Jarlaxle again, and it turns out Delia is dating my daughter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Also, there were some orcs.
Didn't you?
They seem
didn't
pretty
you
cool.
Wasn't there label Silverhand backshots?
There
Well-
was Laryl Silverhand back. Well, we don't know because it faded tastefully to
Yeah.
black.
Tastefully.
Yeah, tastefully. It's just because I don't have the money to commission fan art.
Yet.
Anyway, what actually happened last session, Faye?
All right, so we left the city proper. We left Waterdeep in order to meet with Eye of Rasa. We also, before leaving the city, we hooked up Brash Vandal with my little helper because my little helper is about to set off on a big mission, and I didn't want to send her off on her own or without any protection. And I figured an 8-foot tall rowdy gnoll is about as good of a bodyguard as you're going to get. And then on the way out, we met with Jarlaxle Zardoz, and I made a deal with him so that he would maneuver his army in such a way that it would appear he was moving on. Who the fucking Flaming Fist were they from? Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Gate.
Yeah, so that it would appear he's marching on Baldur's Gate, since the vast majority of the Flaming Fist mercenaries are outside Waterdeep right now, and I want to try and get them to retreat back to fucking Baldur's Gate, because they don't have any business being here, and it's easier to revolutionize if there isn't a standing army outside the city. And then on the way to meet with Eye of Rasa, there was the aforementioned conversation where Xastra realized Daelia may or may not have a tasteful fade to black with her daughter. We also talked with the orcs. We talked about them moving in to assist with the field ward and bartered with them on what they'll get. They just want stuff, I think. We gave them some lotions and creams as well. What else did we do? Oh, we're going to help them. We're going to help deal with the dragon that invaded their territory, which is not Eye of Rasa, and I think is a gold dragon we discovered.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we have Laryl looking into that for us.
we have who?
Laryl?
Oh,
Do we?
Yes.
I don't think we do.
I called her and asked her to ask someone, I thought.
Yeah, because there's somebody on the council that's like a paladin of. Oh gosh, it's not Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Baphomet.
No, you had it right.
I was right the first time.
You're having her ask the cops if a cop is displacing orcs.
Well, when you put
Yeah,
it that
Xastra's a
way,
perfect good girl that never does anything wrong.
exactly.
By any votes necessary.
By any votes necessary. All right.
All right.
Yeah, so we just finished up with the orcs. We brought them a dire boar. You had a party. They made you carnitas.
Yes.
We love carnitas.
And yeah, so it's the next day. You're vaguely on your way towards Ayavrasa. Did we already stop and talk to the cats in Jalanvalos? Were we going to do that?
No, but I think we were planning on it on our way
Yes.
out.
Yeah, we were planning on doing that. I remember now.
All right, on the way to Ayavrasa or the way back?
Way 2, I think.
Yeah, I think way 2 because we have Mop.
Yeah.
That's true. You do have Mop with you. Mop was a big hit at the orcs. Because, sign language is just qualifiers. So Mop is very, very good at talking to orcs.
They loved
hanging
it.
Out, being a little guy. Orcs love little guys. Everybody loves
They
little
loved
guys.
the small, smooth thing.
With the lotions.
With
and
the lotion.
Things are a
Were
little...
both of them with us?
Where you remember the...
Oh, yeah, we do.
What happened with the Meeks?
We have Meeks and Mop, and I think we're delivering them back, too.
We have the Meeks.
Okay,
We have
we have both of them.
We have the Meeks who speaks.
The Meeks is the one that speaks, and Mop is the one that knows. So, yeah, so the sanctuary that was a temple to Jurgle is now I don't want to call it a war zone, but it looks like, you've ever seen an old medieval film where, like, they're ready to be invaded by the sheriff's men? And so, like, they've got palisades built up, and, like, there's a little watchtower made out of, like, slightly better than sticks. That kind of thing. That's what it looks like.
Some fortifications. It's fine.
So, you have to lift up the Meeks and Mops so that they're very visible as you head in. Because you can see on the watchtower, there's one of the little guys looking down at you. So they throw open the palisade doors for you. You get in through all of the spiky wooden bits, and you find Jalanvalos doing what she does best, which is administrate a large number of people. She has the little guys using their alchemical skills to make various items that would be good against invaders. Glue traps, fire bombs, all of those kind of fun things. They're building fortifications. A couple of them are helping her make a more permanent version of the mythal that is supposed to protect them from the outside world, because they're just little guys. What do you want to do?
We should probably give Jalanvalos a rundown on what the fuck is going on in the city. I don't know how cut off she is at this point.
I assume we would have the most, even if she has been in touch, we would have the most recent information.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's out doing stuff, or she's doing stuff. She's got a little slate, one of those little magic clipboards, a common in D&D, and she's running down a list of everything that she needs to do.
Looking her iPad.
You see a bunch of little guys following her around, taking notes, giving orders to other little guys. And she notices you and bounds over more or less. And she's like, "Oh, finally, a word from the outside. I've been trying to contact Lavril on her sending stone, but I can never get through. It's, the whole mythal situation. I haven't figured the particulars out yet."
I'm going to defer to Xastra and Daelia here talking to her. I feel like they would have better standing.
What are we even planning on telling her? I don't actually know. I'm sorry.
Updating her on the city. I think we also want to kind of assist in the creation of the mythal, as well as they're preparing because of the Flaming Fist mercenaries, right?
Yeah.
Probably also update her on the movements of the flaming fist, and like, if you see any fucking raiders come through here or orcs, just don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Mhm.
They're allies-ish.
Okay.
They're allies. Also, we have these guys for you. 2 more smooth guys for you.
2 more smooth little guys.
So yeah, I'll give her a fairly detailed rundown on everything that's going on in town since she's been gone. And then be like, and what's been going on here?
Really? And they just arrested Rushk? And she let it
Yeah.
happen? That's
Yeah.
wild. I'm so glad all of you are back and safe and that everything went so well and Dare left. You saying they're open to trading negotiations, hmm? And you can see her eyes calculating gold dragons.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
The Meeks and Mob get to work. So they're like kind of like the de facto-ish leaders of the place. So they're more than happy to pick up Jemima's slack while she talks.
Meeks needs to rest.
She says, we've been more or less under assault by various things. They're the local elves, the group of which I don't remember the name of. There's so many the Emerald Enclave. The Emerald Enclave has allied itself to, quote, defend civilization. So they've been driving dire monsters at our palisade for just randomly in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night. So my little guys have been exhausted running around and trying to. And I can only do so many things. I have to split my attention between the mythal. But things have been going well. No casualties. The little guys are very skilled in subterfuge, you could say, because they're so small. So that's been okay. I've made good progress on the mythal. It's almost complete. It'd be easy to finish it if we weren't under attack. But until you can clear the army out, we can't really bring our supplies to the city or trade back and forth. So
yeah, we're working on that.
If something happens, and I don't know how much I could help you right now.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want me to tell Laryl when we're out of range of the mythal?
If she could send steel workers in steel, that would go a long way to shoring up our defenses. They're not really metal workers here. Mostly woodcraft and alchemical things, which are very pleasant. There's a new perfume I want you to try, Xastra, before you leave.
Oh.
But steelworks, they're not really into that.
No, that makes sense. Okay. I'll be sure to ask Laryl about this. What else is there? Do you know where the Emerald Enclave is?
Oh yeah, they're to the east of them.
Okay.
They're not on the way to anywhere else. So
of course not.
They appear to be in communication with Waterdeep. So if you can get whoever it is that's ordering these attacks to stop.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's probably Daggelt Neverember again.
What a guy.
Neverember, she says, clutching her hand into a fist.
We're reasonably certain that he's the cause of most of these problems, if not all of them.
That's pretty normal for Daggelt at Neverember.
Yeah, and right now he is effectively running the city behind Laryl's back.
Well, I don't know that I'd say effectively, but running
Good as that.
Well,
ineffectively running it behind her back.
The other definition of effectively.
Yeah, so the little guys are ready to help you. They have a bunch of stockpiled, useful trick bags, basically, like glue bombs, fire bombs, like I was saying.
Nice.
You need a bunch of those. You can bring them now. Also, they can probably ship some of them to Waterdeep if you need them for your plans, but you'll have to have somebody escort the caravan.
Glue bombs?
I was just going to say, since you're a little bit further outside of the city, have you heard anything about this dragon that's taken up residence up further north here?
I know that there's a big hullabaloo about a dragon, but I don't know anything about the dragon specifically.
Okay.
Our scouts did see a bunch of orcs moving south, moving
Yes.
south.
Yes.
Yeah, we've already talked to them.
Yep.
You talked to
Uh,
them.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's very novel when it comes to orcs.
Yeah, they were very, very gracious hosts.
they were actually quite amicable.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, essentially
We just
they're
had to bring them a dire boar.
yeah. Just gonna be helping put more pressure on Dangle the Neverember and make everybody sweat over there.
And if they've been
They
driven
did-
from their homes by a dragon, perhaps they will need help reconstructing them. You can see there's so much commerce
So much.
rattling around in her brain.
I'm sure that's fine. I believe they said it was a gold dragon.
A gold dragon?
Yes.
Well, I know Bahamut was poking around a while ago, so perhaps there's something that requires his attention up there?
With all the god things going on, it's definitely possible.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot on your hands.
There's so much going on all the time.
Well, thankfully they have someone as capable as you around. She pats you on the shoulder.
Certainly hope so. Is there anything we can do to help while we're here?
Well, I mean, there's no shortage of tasks that need to be done, but it sounds like you're trying to clean up the general areas, so finishing your mission as quickly as possible is what will help us.
Perfect.
Although if you can give us that caravan card, we would be very, very excited to send you some of the fun new tools that the little guys have been cooking up.
All right.
All right, so what's everyone else doing?
I'd just be busying myself with assisting any sick or wounded, mainly seeing if the plague is here or if it's isolated to Waterdeep. And I know Meeks was sick but is no longer contagious, so just advising on, I'm sure you have your work cut out for you, but don't work too hard yet because you're still sick.
The Meeks is trying to get you to be like, no, I can get up. I can do things. I can help.
Well, because I'm gonna turn to Mop because I know he's a hard ass. And I'm gonna say you can't let Meeks work. If you let Meeks work, he's just gonna get sick again, which will get other people sick. You gotta
signing furiously.
Cute.
Yeah, so they're gonna be chilling.
Cool.
Mop is gonna be spending a lot of time making sure that Meeks does not overwork himself. So yeah, she's almost finished with the mythal. She does have a thing for you, Rushk. She has some notes. Since she was able to be here for a long time and study what was here before. She knew that you were interested in the research notes, so she has that for you. It's all written in a very elegant hand. That's a little bit overbearing as far as like the sheer amount of text. Like it's like that she likes to listen to herself talk in written form, but it is very comprehensive. So,
well, that's good. Similarly, since she's working on the Miffle here, I'll give her what I've collected so far from Dereleft and the fucking God, what were they? I can't remember who they were.
Hard to remember people's names after.
Xarians.
Yeah, it's like Xarian,
Master.
Sable Morwen.
Yeah, Sable Morwen. And shit like that.
She's very excited to receive that information. She's like, "Oh, this will cut down. I never thought about doing that way." Perfect. So she's ready.
Hell yeah!
Cool.
Okay.
Well, onwards, I guess.
The next stops in order is Ross's domain. There's an old wizard tower, allegedly some cursed ground that she's residing in. And then further north in a mountain valley is whatever dragon you're supposed to deal with.
Whatever dragon. I've never seen a whatever dragon before.
Oh, there's so many different types of dragons in Faerun. Every time a new... Like, if it's a slow news day for the Dragon magazine, they just invent a new dragon.
Yep.
No, it's literally how it goes.
Jesus.
Was there anything else we needed to check on here?
I don't know.
Rushk, could you want to check on Lemmy's family?
Oh, yeah. I do want to check on Lemmy's family. I'll deliver news that Lemmy is good. She is working hard. She's safe. I've ensured that she's protected. And then if Lemmy's family needs If the Fairweathers need anything, then of course I will endeavor to supply that.
So it's Barton and Corsica are here, Laney's dad and Laney's big sister. They are so enamored with the little guys, having to be around them for a long time and working with them. They're eager to get back to their shipping business. They've worked some things out with the people here and with oh god, what's her name? We've been talking to her this whole time.
Glenvoss.
Yeah, Lady Jelan Velas, about how to things that the little guys will be wanting to trade with and stuff. So they really want to get back to their jobs. There's a whole set of opportunities here. We'll be able to send Lammy to a nice school. And...
Oh
God, how do I break it? How do I break it to them?
Oh no! Gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, I would explain to them the whole situation about how, what was it, the wife and the middle daughter got arrested, broke them out, and now, I sent them here.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd probably know how bad everything is already.
They've been smuggled in, but they're sure that someone as capable as you, who's rescued their family many times, will be able to make things go back to a semblance of normal.
Well, that's no pressure at all.
They prefer to think about a happy future than a miserable present.
I think that's reasonable. Makes it easier to get up in the morning.
Y'all are getting up?
Not necessarily by choice, out of necessity.
And then there was one more thing. The Temple of Eilistraee provided protection for the caravan to come here. Are they still around?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go find and talk to them.
So they're overseeing the defenses and patrols and things. So there's not a whole lot of them. Like, it was just enough to defend a caravan. So it's not like enough to win a war.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're also surprised to see you. You're like, oh, I thought you were so busy. How did the whole thing with Darelift go? And what's going on in Waterdeep? And
there's so much. Situation in Derelict is quite complicated. So I'll just give them the whole rundown on everything too, because I don't mind. But after that, it's like, what kind of support do you need to get a caravan back to Waterdeep from here?
Ideally, about twice as many people as we have now. We could make it work if there was some kind of distraction. Because mostly the elves are just kind of watching this place like hawks. So,
okay.
The druids from the Emerald Enclave.
All right, I'll see what I can do to solve these problems.
I'll
reach out to the temple for more support once we're in an area where sending stones work again.
So is there anything else you want to do here, or are we trekking off to?
I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not a super long time until you get somewhere that you can, actually use the sending stone again. You just have to go like about a half mile away from where the mythal is being set up, and communications are normal. Who do you want to communicate with? What do you want to tell them?
All right, so first I'm going to get in touch with Laryl, if possible.
Yeah, I mean, she's overworked and dealing with Daggelt November at all times, but she takes her call, and she's like, Xastra, how can I help you?
I have news from Lady Jelan Velas.
Excellent. We've been unable to reach her for a long time now.
Yeah, sending stones aren't working there right now. She said she needs steel workers and steel desperately.
Okay, I think I can make that available, but there's an entire orc army in between us and her. I don't know how feasible that will be.
Should not be a problem. And we've already talked to them. And then I was planning on asking the temple to send more caravan guards, because they would also like to send a caravan back.
I will relay your request to them. I'm sure they'll be amenable.
Yes, I was going to contact the temple directly after I'm done talking to you.
Well, I hope that things are going well and that
tell her about the
situation.
About the attacks.
The other thing, the Emerald Enclave keeps attacking them, likely on someone's orders.
They wouldn't be on my orders. Lady Jelan Velas is there. I would never.
No, I don't think that you would. However, I
This is
suspect
another
someone in
thing that I
Waterdeep
will
is.
have
If
to
you could
get to the
please look
bottom
into it.
of. I will put Vajra on it. I know that she's an excellent detective. I'm sure she'll be able to figure out what's going on.
I really hope so. Thank you so much. Is there anything else we need to tell her?
I don't know.
Anyone?
I
No,
don't
no,
think so.
I think we're
I
good.
think that's it.
Okay. And that's everything. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Of course, I have
I know it's in
limitless
short
time
supply
for you,
right now.
Xastra.
All right. So now I will get in touch with who's the person at the temple? I've forgotten. Zessian Fairlight.
Hey, you sending stone her? How are you contacting her?
A sending stone. Because I know I have at least one sending stone for the Temple of Eilistraee.
Yeah, so she also takes your sending stone call.
Thank goodness.
Xastra, it's so nice to hear from you. Things are not great here at the moment. I hope they're better where you are.
How bad is it?
Well, for the past few nights in a row, there have been, I hate to call them agitators, but perhaps protesters. They have some theories about our involvement with our more violent, let's say, kin. And they believe that we are working in concert with them, and very little we say convinces them otherwise.
Well, what else is new, I suppose? Would it be possible for you to spare a set of caravan guards?
If you need them for something, of course, I will find caravan guards for you.
Thank goodness. We need people to help transport iron or transport steel and steel workers to the encampment where Lady Jelanvalas is working, and then the caravan guards you've already sent there, and the other ones will be returning with another caravan.
Understood. I will get people on it as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Otherwise, everything out here has been a mess. We seem to have dealt with the orc problem. They've been driven south by a gold dragon.
By a gold dragon?
And we struck a... Yes. And we struck a deal with them to help resolve that situation.
That's strange. As creatures of order, I can't imagine them causing chaos, but
Well, times have been very strange lately.
it seems that way.
While we've been gone, have you had any word of Dare left?
No.
Okay, then I have so many more things to attend to. Thank you.
Yep, be well.
Okay. I think that's all the conversations I need to have.
Okay. So now I assume we are heading towards
Fine,
Ross's domain. So it's supposed to just be normal woodland, and it is for the most part. You know how it is, game trails, a couple of footpaths, mostly trees and undergrowth. But then you hit an extremely dense part of the forest. Like it's been curated to be this way. There are massive vines growing through everything that impede your progress. And as you get closer and closer to where this cursed wizard tower is supposed to be, the vines get thicker and bigger and thornier. Like the wood has no desire for people to continue traveling through it.
Well,
I don't suppose you have any special woodland skills?
I doubt I do.
We have at least one symbol of Eye of Rasa.
This is true, we do.
That would help.
Are you going to present it to the vines?
I don't have it.
Do I have it? No.
I have it.
I believe both of you have one.
Yeah, I have one.
So
I think it's worth a shot. Might as well.
Okay, call Eye of Rasa on your cell phone.
Yeah.
All right, what's it look like when you are attempting to call Eye of Rasa on your cell phone?
I think it'd probably be the equivalent of how Daelia would like try to sort of contact her patron, where it's sort of like she kind of like sits down for a second and just like meditates and sort of just tries to concentrate a little bit of her power into one little base.
So there's no immediate response,
Okay.
but After a couple of minutes of attempting to channel this power, you notice that the vines are becoming somewhat lesser,
Oh, good.
and a path is opening up.
Cool.
And you see two little guys coming up to you.
Yee!
Two little kobolds. They're wearing outfits that I guess you could say they look like druids. Like if kobolds could be druids, they've got little
Oh,
horn ornamentations made out of antlers. They're
So
wearing like
cute.
little leaf capes.
Can kobolds be druids normally?
like they could.
Yeah. Kobolds can be druids.
They can do whatever they want.
And their
Yeah.
little druid staves are capped with what looks like dragon scales that have seen better days. You wouldn't call them rotting because that would be offensive and like slightly inaccurate. It's more like they're aged or desiccated. So they speak in a mixture of yip-yak and common. So some of their idioms don't get across, and they're very excitable.
Cute.
When they see the symbol of Ayavrasa, they're like, "Oh yes, yes, guests, we take you. We know," and they gesture for you to follow them.
I bow and let them lead the way.
I think we follow him, yeah.
So every so often they have you stop, and one of them goes forward, and you hear hushed conversations in yip-yak. And those of you who are particularly perceptive notice that during certain distances, like every so often are spaced these little holes, and they have like little conical, looks like copper works jammed into them like a megaphone.
Oh.
And you see a bunch of little kobolds on the other side. One of them helpfully explains that they're fire squads. See, kobold druids can use breath weapons as though they were dragons, but they're not very good. But if a bunch of them get together and they funnel it through the little copper tube, it's almost like a real breath weapon. So they're little
smart
gorilla
little
guys.
dudes.
Cute.
They're doing such a good job.
And the more you look around, the more you realize this place is just covered in contraptions. Like there's all kinds of net traps in the trees. There's a bunch of tripwires. There's a series of pitfalls you have to go around. They have taken the protection of Ayavrasa very seriously.
They gotta.
That's good.
So eventually you get to the cursed wizard's tower. It has mostly been reclaimed by nature. There's all kinds of everything growing on it. It's actually quite pretty. And they bring you in and down into what would be like the first level of the basement, but like the roof above it has long since caved in and opened it to the outside air. And there is a field of spider lilies that lead up to a pedestal, seated upon which is a pale woman whose right side is covered in the same flowers. They grow up her arm, through her leg, and you see one of them blooming in her eye socket.
Sick.
Oh, that's so sick. That's so cool.
Deal.
She waves to you, just like, like the simple, like, hey, with one hand. And she says, Rushk and Daelia and Xastra. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Does she look like better than last time, worse than last time? The flowers growing through her are kind of like, I don't know if that's normal for her.
I mean, you don't know a whole lot about Dracoliches or dragon physiology, but it looks like she's more or less taken root here.
Interesting.
So she probably is not planning on moving around a whole lot. She seems to mostly interact with the outside world either through projecting her dragon power or through her kobold druids. They are level 6 kobolds, which is quite strong for a kobold.
Yeah.
That's funny. Ayavrasa, it's good to see you again. I bring good news, bad news, and in between. Where would you like me to start?
Whatever seems the most pressing.
What's the fucking dragon's name? The big boss dragon, not Bahamut.
Big boss.
Yeah, they have regarding Avernus.
Oh, you're thinking of Tiamat.
Tiamat,
Yeah.
that's right. Tiamat has been made aware of you. Very, very strongly aware of you.
I feel as though your statement belies some more complex truth, but happy to know that you've achieved this goal.
Of course. Bad news. Waterdeep is about to become very, very messy.
In what way?
A
At
popular
least
revolution.
4.
Yes, at least 4 ways. Thank you, Xastra.
Oh. Human society is more complex than I thought. The last time that I was wandering the earth, they were little more than small groups huddled in forests. So you could imagine my surprise.
Yes, we've come a long way from throwing stones.
And yet, not that far at all.
Not far at all, indeed. Oh, gosh, what else? It's possible we are about to meet with an emissary of Bahamut very soon. So I may have opportunity to raise Bahamut's ire towards you in service of your ascension.
Much as I would prefer amicable relations with the Platinum Dragon, I will accept negative ones as well. So thank you for this undertaking, Rushk.
Of course, and I don't believe that amicable relationships are possible with Tiamat or with Bahamut.
Well, some things are beyond our control.
I can't remember what. I mean, obviously this is discussed during the trial episode, but I can't remember what exactly happened with Tiamat and Ivrasa.
I basically Greek storied her, where it's like,
Yes.
Ivrasa is so much stronger than you.
Right.
You could never do this.
Right.
And then Tiamat was like, "Oh, I'll show you."
It's fine. They're just friendly competitors now. It's fine.
It's
They can
just
be
friendly
friends.
competitors.
In dragon terms, yeah.
Tiamat's not that petty. I say, joking.
I wouldn't say she's the pettiest dragon.
Well,
I wouldn't not say that she is.
Well, I wouldn't say where she could hear me.
All right.
yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. So, I guess you wouldn't have happened to hear anything about this emissary of Bahamut who's set up camp further up the way, have you?
I know that their presence has been driving all manner of creatures into this area and stirring up frenzies with the local towns. They mistakenly believe that I am here to eat their children, which is, of course, not something I would ever do. I don't really need to eat anymore. You recognize that this is a joke.
Oh.
She thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Is she waiting for us to laugh?
I don't think my
She's
microphone
a little bit
picked up
waiting
me
for
laughing.
you to laugh.
I did laugh, though.
I think it goes over Rushk's head. I think she takes it literally.
Oh no.
I think Xastra definitely laughs. It's a good joke.
It's a good goof. Silly.
Oh yeah, so she has had her kobold agents been collecting the memory shards to prepare for her ascension to dragon godhood. So she is endeavoring towards that. It's going pretty well. If you can convince Bahamut that she's either a threat or an ally, she does not particularly care which, that would make things much easier for her.
Yes, and on the topic of the memory shards, Xastra, would you mind telling her what we have done with the shard in our possession?
No.
Well, I did perhaps give it to one of your competitors.
I see.
I want to make certain you understand this was not done without the approval of everyone else in the group. It was a spur-of-the-moment action. And I just stare at Xastra.
Well, I'm
To
sure that
actually
you
meet your
have
gaze.
a good reason to do so. She says, and you can see like one of her like taloned hands clenches into a fist.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know that I have anything in particular to say, but
Did I get the mythal information that she had already?
I don't remember, so if you didn't already, she'd be happy to share it with you.
Yes, yeah. Because I've done her dirty work now.
And they're going to go do more of it.
That's true, I am.
Did you also tell her that you told Val about her?
Oh, right, yes. We also told Val about you.
That's good. Having another powerful dragon aware of me and my intentions is very important for the ritual I will need to undergo.
Are you at all familiar with Val? She seems interested in hiding the fact that she is a dragon, though she does it poorly.
Yes, well, she concerns herself with many different worlds and timelines, so it's hard to say where her focus is at any given point.
Interesting. A little scatterbrained, then.
Yes, she's scattered across many brains.
Me too.
Well, I believe that's everything we've come to say, unless, actually, I believe there's the matter of Dareleft's salinization of Dareleft's farmlands. If we're able to assist you in your ascension, would you be able to spare, as I understand it, kobolds are rather skilled at working dirt. Would you be able to spare kobolds for the purpose of making arable Dareleft's farmlands once again?
Of course, after I complete the ascension, I will have no need of this place anymore, and the kobolds will be free to live where they so desire.
I see. So, would you recommend I take it up with them, or
I can, as they do my bidding to a certain degree. I can ask them to do this for you.
Of course, and
certainly I would be more than happy to.
I present it as an option, not an order, if you wouldn't mind.
As you are friends of mine, I'm sure they will be more than happy to accede to your request.
Thank you. I have Rasa.
So yeah, like the kobolds, like they're not going to need to live in the tower
right
after I have Rasa becomes dragon god, so they can just go wherever. They might move permanently into Dareleft if there is space for them. Otherwise, they might just hang out. Hard to know. Kobolds can live wherever they want. They enjoy the underground, so the Underdark is not that different for them. They like to be near warm places, and there is a warm place near Dareleft.
That's true, there is. I think it's about as warm as it gets.
And you know who needs friends?
Wow, the spiders!
No! The serpent at the center of the world is about to get so many little guys.
Oh,
so many little guys.
We can be friends and hang out down there. Then I will have company also.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry about that, by the way.
That's all good.
You're gonna want to learn how to speak Yip Yak, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have tongues. Tongues always works.
Boy, does it ever.
Hey!
Yeah, so Rasa is very happy. Isn't there something special you want to ask Rasa?
Me?
Rushk?
Is it in regards to a certain mythal?
In regards to a certain mythal?
Yes. Yes, it is. It's a conversation I'd like to have with her in private. I don't really know if I can get privacy.
Yeah, no, she can get privacy. She can escort. She can have her little guys escort your friends out while you talk to her.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if we could do that, just tasteful fade to black, then I absolutely want to talk to her about the mythal.
Okay.
Fade to black mythal.
She has concerns about your design for the mythal, but she doesn't disagree with it on ethical grounds. And As long as you can get all of the pieces in place, she'll go along with it.
So she won't provide direct support, but she won't, interfere.
Well, I mean, for the part of it that you need her to do, she'll do it.
Okay, perfect.
She just can't advise you on doing any of the other bits.
Okay. That's all right. That's perfect.
But make sure to. If you die horribly before you can enact your plans,
why would I die? That's crazy.
She's not going to go out of her way to fix it for you.
Why would I die? That's so out of left field.
Sure, wink, wink.
I make sure to thank her, and I tell her I appreciate it, and I'm going to do everything I can to see that her wish comes true.
Excellent. She's very excited at the prospect of finally giving kobolds and other dragons a place to belong in the afterlife.
It is kind of fucked up, the whole dragon afterlife situation. I didn't really know about that.
It really is.
Yeah, you have your choice of being Bahamut's bitch or being Tiamat's bitch, and I guess one is better than the other, but like Bahamut's whole afterlife is very classist and technically speciesist.
And if you're a kobold, you stop existing.
Yeah, you go to neutral hell.
Yeah, I love that the option is don't exist or go to hell.
Yeah, that's pretty much the two places kobolds get to go when they die.
Unless they manage to get claimed by someone else.
Yeah, you know any good aligned deities that accept kobolds?
Well,
maybe. There's at least one, maybe.
Maybe.
There's exceptional circumstances.
So what about all the other kobolds that don't get accepted?
Well...
Exactly. They're just little guys. They're just little guys that make contraptions.
They're little guys.
To be fair, it makes them more endearing to me that they just go to hell when they die, no matter what. Like, them just being little guys that are bound for eternal damnation is kind of funny.
They deserve so much better. I love Cole so much.
They're quite cute.
They don't belong in super hell.
Super
hell. They deserve better than that.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to do?
Not for me.
Nope.
Okay.
Do not believe I have any other business.
Going to go back up and look at the Fate wiki on combat for no reason.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Listen, we just have, another 40 minutes left in this session, and I'm definitely not going to spend all of it on a player.
Oh boy.
So the last thing we have to do is go talk to the agent of Bahamut that has taken residence in the lands of our totally normal, absolutely nice, just slightly misunderstood orcs. Yeah. So is there anything else you want to do to Ivaras's place before you go there?
You got any anti-fire things?
Blessings or anything?
Make us immune to fear and fire damage?
Yeah. The kobolds have access to various things made from Ivaras's scales. So you can have a choice, whatever you'd like. You can have dragon scale armor. You can have a dragon scale shield. Or you can have a dragon scale cloak. They will all do different things. You can use a fate point when you need them.
Cool. I feel like cloak probably makes the most sense.
And we know what they do ahead of time.
So the shield is completely resistant to fire and other magical blast effects. So you could use it to cover yourself or someone else. The cloak is very lightweight, but you can use it to cover yourself from one breath attack. And the armor is just good armor. It will keep you from fucking dying to being, bitten, but also being set on fire. So that's pretty nice.
Right. I will take the shield.
Everybody else is taking cloaks?
Well, I guess the question, if I have a +0 strength, can I actually wear armor or not?
Yeah, you could get little dragon leather armor.
Okay. Why not?
It's very svelte and chic.
Yeah.
It's got cute red accents done to look like spider lilies. It's quite fashionable.
Cute! I love that so much. Alright.
Okay. So you take off towards the mountains. It's exhausting because they're fucking mountains. Rushk, how you doing?
Oh.
Fucking terrible. Rushk is not good at
Oh.
what is it? Consistent long-term physical exertion.
Dragging this poor 60-year-old woman out into the middle of the fucking wilderness to go fight a
Sopping
dragon.
wet. Sopping wet woman, almost in her 60s.
Yeah. So you get to the valley and you do see the structures of where the orc, not exactly town or city, but semi-permanent migratory species encampment exists. It is shrouded in mist, but it's a mist that you can see through. It is mostly just there to be spooky. Those of you who know anything about dragons, this does indicate the lair of a gold dragon who has made its home somewhere near here.
The mist?
The dragon's lair apparently is in middle of this area. They have taken a liking to one of the larger structures that is near a lake. You assume the orcs draw water from.
So it just took the orc's place.
It just moved in.
It just moved in. Like a giant fucking cowbird.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Or a colonial. You know how it is.
Yeah, cowbirds are basically the colonists of birds. Fuck. Is it at all possible to enter and approach the gold dragon's house without immediately starting combat? Is there a white flag that we can raise?
I mean, yeah, you could just go talk to it. It's a good aligned creature. It's not going to sneak attack you. You also can't sneak attack it because it's a fucking dragon.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. We can at least we can try diplomacy.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll work.
Let's try and talk to it.
I guess, do we have backup plan besides just unleash hell?
Do you have
Not to die.
Yeah.
Can you draw on anything? Are you still in service as a paladin, or?
I am not. I can draw on my own experiences.
So you're essentially a fighter then, at this point.
Well, our next highest class was assassin, so...
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So we have a rogue and a half, and...
To be clear, none of my stunts deal with being an assassin, but...
Yeah,
most
fine.
of them are the Song of Vespertine, so...
It's fine.
I got a really cool magic sword.
Cool.
That's pretty helpful.
Yeah, could be worse. All right. Well, I don't think there's any point in us trying to come up with a prior plan to try to get this thing out of here.
I've personally never taken down a gold dragon before, so
Yeah, I cannot
am
say that I have.
unfortunately bereft of any information that may help us.
I guess, would I know anything about just historical based anything that might be helpful in this situation?
Yeah, let's roll some intelligence.
All right, box out. Okay.
Or I guess, did any of you participate in the dragon heist? Which would have
What would
been
that
3
have
years ago.
entailed?
It was where Daggold Neverember had hidden a shit ton of money that he embezzled from Waterdeep somewhere in Waterdeep, and everyone attempted to get it. Were your adventurers part of that?
I don't remember if it was that... There was another dragon thing, wasn't there?
The Dragon War, I think.
Yeah, you were part of that where there was the Cult of the Dragon attempted to summon Tiamat.
Okay. That's the thing I was a part of. I was not there. Well, I mean, I was around, but I don't think I participated in the dragon heist.
Did anybody else participate in Dragon Heist?
I don't think Rushk was in Waterdeep yet.
I feel like Daelia was probably around. I don't know what else she would have been doing because it's been a while
Well,
since the city fell.
Yeah, as a double agent spy, you probably at least heard about it if you weren't involved in it.
Yeah. Okay. I will argue that yes, it was. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Guess it could be worse. That is a +3.
Right? Yeah, so you remember that the person Daggelt Neverember had got to guard all of his ill-gotten gold was a gold dragon by the name of Oranax.
Oh boy.
Who is particularly powerful and is possessive of the dragon staff of a Garen.
Oh.
It is a device used to create a mythal in the city of Waterdeep, which prevented dragons from entering.
Very interesting.
Probably still in possession of that. Oranax is the closest gold dragon, the one that is embroiled in the affairs of Waterdeep, and of course has been approached by Daggelt Neverember before. So that's likely who you're going to be dealing with.
Okay.
Of course.
Great.
So what's your plan? What are we doing?
Diplomacy first, and
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter if we do anything other than walk up, since we can't sneak attack it or anything. So, like, having a distraction I don't think will really help us. So, yeah, diplomacy first.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of is if I just fucking summon some big demon thing.
Yeah, can you ask your mommy to take care of it?
I could. It is Mother's Day. I could ask Mommy to take care of it.
God, it is.
I think my connection is particularly strong today.
I mean, that is an option.
I guess maybe we'll just open. We'll open the line of communication to say so, just in case.
We'll attempt civility first.
Yeah, just keep the line open.
Okay. So we've got Mommy on speed dial. What are we up to?
I guess I'll go first, I guess. So, just approaching wherever the dragon is at. Is it dragon formed, or is it, is he like in his house as a dude in the orc's house making food or whatever? Is he immediately visible?
Yeah. He's wandering around the orcs' houses. He's in his non-dragon disguise. You see a dwarf with bronze skin and golden hair, carrying a staff that looks like, Paracelsus' staff?
The twin snakes, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but they're twin dragons.
What did you say the possessor of that staff was named?
Oranax.
Oranax. Okay. I'll greet him, saying, "Greetings, Sir Oranax. May I have a moment of your time?"
If it isn't Rushk and her friends. Daggelt said you'd be showing up at some point in time.
I see that our reputation precedes us. Might I ask what you've heard?
Well, quite the reputation it is. We have, of course, the fallen Paladin, who finds herself at odds with who she works for. We have the
spreads
double
fast.
agent Drow, who is not a Drow at all, though she may have her sympathies for them, given who she has dalliances with. And, of course, we have Rushk, and... Well, Rushk, I don't need to recount your sins to you, do I?
I suppose not. I guess that makes things rather simple. Before we jump into it, though, why here? Why now? Was your intention really just to push the orcs south?
Of course.
So you'll just out and out admit it, huh?
Well, yes, there is a number of memory shards in this area that we, of course, need to reclaim for the continued progress of society.
Uh-huh.
The defense of civilization is the utmost important task for beings of order, which I thought was something that Xastra understood, but now I have my reservations.
I don't see how orc society is any less valuable than ours.
Well, of course it isn't as valuable as human society, elf society, the good aligned races, if you will.
Bro, that's pretty racist.
That's pretty
Are
racist.
creatures of disorder and violence who have made war on dwarves for hundreds and hundreds of years. I can't believe you'd expect me to take their side.
Would you say that getting an entire city sick is for the good of civilization?
Sometimes creative solutions have to be applied in order to achieve a good end. I'm sure Daggold has made such claims before.
And embezzling, how much was it? 50,000 gold from the city?
Well, you see, and he gives you an exact number of gold.
Oh my God.
Because he was there and he counted it many times.
Of course. And that's for the advancement of society?
Well, some of it was embezzled, and I'm told that it would have been used for, all manner of improvements. I don't have to explain myself to you.
I mean, if you're the one that's
Of course.
claiming your actions are for the good of society, I think you do have a little bit of explaining to do.
Only in a court that is attempting to judge me. I don't see how I need to explain myself to 3 random adventurers who are darkening my doorstep.
This is an aside. What if we just got Tiamat to show up again?
Oh my god. I don't know if we
You would have to
can.
sub Tiamat to the mortal plane, which is
What if-
1, difficult
I guess
to
that's
do,
true.
2,
That's true.
a bad thing.
No,
That's
I don't want to do that.
That's like
Fair.
stopping a fire by using a bigger fire.
That is what we did. We've done that once. It worked great.
I don't know if. I mean, it was a controlled environment last time. We didn't take her out of her cage.
Sorry.
There's a whole thing about Tiamat coming to the mortal plane. It's a really bad idea.
Oh, sorry.
Regardless.
I really want this fucking pompous asshole to get his ass handed to him so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 3 very high-level adventurers. You could just
That's
do that.
true.
Sure are.
It's true.
So, I will say, is there no way to resolve this amicably?
There certainly is. You can be on your way and head back to the city.
Would you mind terribly stepping outside of town so that we do not destroy all of these lovely homes?
All right. I can accede to that request. So he'll follow you to a battleground of your choosing.
No lair actions. Joke's on you.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Different time.
Did there seem to be a reasonably viable battlefield outside of
it's
town
a
anywhere?
mountain valley. You can go wherever you'd like.
Yeah. So
You tell
go
me
distance
what's-
out of town.
Yeah.
Somewhere with cliffs that would limit his aerial mobility.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
very
you can do
picturesque.
that.
There's a nice river.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a nice river, there's cliffs. It's very picturesque. Very much a final boss kind of area.
Kind of place that it would be a shame to destroy in battle.
Exactly.
Well, Oronax.
And then I would like to make sure when we start this, he's facing away from town.
Of course.
Well, Oronax, I must admit it's something of a shame that there will be one less gold dragon in the world soon.
Well, Rushk, I wish that I could say I feel the same towards you. And he polymorphs back into the form of an adult gold dragon. He's a huge creature, of course, covered in resplendent golden scales, who is ready to obliterate you for the good of mankind.
How high of level of spells are we allowed to use? Or am I allowed to use?
I mean, what level
In
do you
con-
think you are? 17?
No,
18?
Yeah. Okay. So at least 8.
At least level 8 spells. There you go.
Alright. Cool.
Who wants to go first? He's an honorable opponent and will not punch first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So Xastra will draw her 3 swords, spend a fate point, so
Okay.
that she can make individual attacks with all of them,
Okay.
salute, and then charge.
Okay.
I'm going to swing with the 2 dancing swords first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that a 4 will miss.
Yes, he got a 6.
All right, the second one. Second one's a 6.
I got a 7.
Incredible. And then she will come in with the Song of Vespertine
Okay.
for a 8.
That wins. So that is a shift of 3.
I will spend another fate point on Wielder of Song of Vespertine, and I've actually done my math wrong because I forgot about the +2 I gave myself for attacks with Song of Vespertine with stunt.
Okay.
So I rolled a 10, and then I spent another fate point to make that 12.
All right. Well, I'm going to burn some fate points to make it a 10 versus your type.
Understandable.
Because it is a legendary gold dragon.
Of
So
course.
you will fill in his 2 box. Okay. So he's a gold dragon, so he gets to go next. Daelia. Very suddenly, there's a dragon tail aimed at your head,
Great.
crashing down with immense speed and force. What do you
Okay.
plan to do about this?
I would love to get the fuck out of the way and
That sounds
dodge.
like dexterity then?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming a +3 is not going to work on that.
No. This is a
Okay.
5, so you take
All right.
2 stress
Okay.
as you are slammed by this fucking dragon tail and go flying. It is
Great.
a little demoralizing seeing Xastra cut its scales and do very little, and then it just fucking flings Daelia. So between Rushk and Daelia, who wants to go next?
I'll let Daelia go next.
Okay. I'm just gonna. You know what? It worked so good the first time. I think we're gonna do a whole summon fiend.
Okay.
Just to add some players on the board here.
Okay. So it's a new fiend because you
Yes.
have a new different set of. So what are you
Yes.
summoning? What is the creature that you're pulling out for us?
Let's see. I cannot remember what a Yugoloth is.
You can also feel free to just make shit up.
Okay. I think that she's probably just gonna sort of make this like creature sort of in the form of her patron, not quite, but some kind of big giant Lamia to come in and help with everything.
Yeah, so you summon a big Lamia, armored, of course,
Yes.
head to toe and head to tail in
Head to tail.
what looks like maybe adamantium, wielding a very scary looking trident.
Love to see it.
She waves at you before racing over to stab the dragon and basically annoy it. She can't get past his scales, but you do have another attacker on the field.
Yes. All right.
Of course, it's a dragon, so it gets to go again. It's going to attempt to bite our good friend Xastra in half.
Of course. What am I going to do in response? I think she's just going to try and roll out of the way.
Okay. You see those big jaws snapping down on you.
That's a 9?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to roll out of the way. It just takes a big mouthful of dirt. Doesn't seem too perturbed by it.
How much should I beat that by?
You beat it by 4. I rolled a 5.
Dang.
Can I take a boost from that?
Sure.
Fantastic.
All right, Rushk. How are you assisting in the slaying of the dragon?
So the dragon's attention is pretty squarely on Xastra and Daelia right now. And what did you call it? Yugoloth?
It's a Lamia.
Big Lamia.
Oh, and the Lamia, right?
Yes.
Are gold dragons just outright immune to any kind of surprise attack, or?
So it can use an ability to attempt to detect you, but if you can disappear, you could surprise attack it.
Okay, yeah. Assuming there's any sort of cover going on around here in the area we picked, I'd like to try and blend into the background and pick a good spot on, I don't know, maybe the flank, somewhere that requires motility and less scale coverage.
Okay. Yeah, roll your dexterity for hiding, and I'll roll to see how well you do.
That's a 9.
Oh yeah, you beat him by 3.
Sick. Okay. So is that just for hiding or is that for attacking as well?
That's for hiding.
All right, sick. Am I able to do anything else or is that come around?
Yeah, I'll probably let that take up your action because you were finding the position
That makes sense, yeah.
to get in. Of course, again, Gold Dragon, it gets to act after every time you act. So it decides to create some space, seeing as it is now surrounded by 3 attackers. So I am going to roll for your Lamia and Daelia and Xastra. You need to roll to not get blasted away by the powerful wing beats of a dragon.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Okay?
3.
So Xastra, you managed to dig yourself in and keep from being blown away, but poor Daelia, as a squishy caster, is
Just getting zipped
not
around.
that great at this.
No.
So please take 1 stress as
Alright.
the powerful wing
Oh,
beats
that's
of the
fine.
dragon are like razors made of wind.
Okay, so that has filled up all 3 of my stress boxes.
Oh, no.
Is that good? That's good, right?
Well, it means
Wait,
she starts
how?
taking consequences and could potentially die.
So that's good.
How much
So we're
stress
back
was
around.
that?
It was 1 stress?
How did you fill up all your boxes?
Because I have failed both times with my dexterity.
Yep.
I'm very good. I'm very good in this situation.
Yep.
As one does.
That's fine.
So I believe that goes back around to Xastra.
Yes. Attacking from the ground seems to be leaving me at a disadvantage.
Okay.
So what I will do is use my stunt Housebane Ret Emblem, which lets me do things a Drow House Emblem lets you do.
Nice.
It's all kinds
I
of
use
shit.
Levitate. Oh, so much shit. I did put a note that I have to spend a fate point if necessary.
Actually,
But,
I also
I think-
forgot. Could I also spend a fate point to use the armor and not take one of those stresses?
Sure.
Okay.
So it shatters your cloak. You can
Or no,
still use it.
I ended up taking the armor instead.
Oh, the armor. Yeah. So it manages to avoid the blow. You can
Cool.
erase one of your stress boxes.
All right. Sorry.
Anyway, I would like to use it to levitate to attempt to get on top of the dragon.
And it levitates me. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you're attacking from above. What do you want? How are you doing that? What do you want to do?
So you know how you played Dragon's Dogma 2? And you just kind of grab
yeah.
on and you start
Yeah.
something?
Right. Yep. As one does.
We're going to do that, but with like 3 swords.
Okay, so that sounds like maybe strength to grapple it?
Not dexterity.
No, it seems like a strength kind of thing.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You know how it is with spaghetti.
That is a -1.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. You
How-
did not win that one.
How did
So you weren't
You know
here when I
what?
was telling everyone else about it, but my stat array is 062006.
I'm so proud of you. All right, so
Do
you're
I
gonna
have any
suffer 2
strength?
claw attacks as it's just gonna fucking swipe at you.
I'm gonna miss
Of course.
Xastra.
She's again going to try and get out of the way.
Roll your dexterity.
A 5?
You tie, which I believe goes to the defender.
Yes.
You just barely get out of the way of one of these claws. It like hits your armor. You're so happy that you have armor. That could have
Mhm.
taken out something vital, like a kidney. You're pretty sure you need
Yeah.
that.
Probably.
And you're feeling pretty proud of yourself when the second claw comes angling
Oh,
at you.
boy.
So roll that beautiful
Alright.
dexterity footage.
Oh, sick. That's a 9.
Damn.
That one's a little more concrete until you realize that it was all of a feint. It was just attempting to blast you with fire the whole time and was maneuvering you into its line of fire. So yeah. Roll your dexterity.
Of course.
And this is going to determine how much stress you take.
Oh boy.
That's a 7?
I'm so sorry. This is a 10.
Oof.
All right, I'll
cool.
consume that boost to bring that up to 9. And
Okay,
then I will spend my shield.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. So it would fucking melt you, except it happens to hit the shield this time. And Iavross's scales are quite strong, but she is a dracolich that has been shut in the earth for 1,000 or so years. So it prevents you from being wiped off the face of this earth, but it is no longer useful to you.
Understandable.
All right, Daelia, how's it going?
I'm gonna try and find some cover.
Okay.
Gonna try and find some cover here, and I think, you know what? You miss all shots that you don't take. I'm just gonna try and cast Feeble Mind to see what happens. Why not?
So is that mind or bind?
Feeble Mind.
Okay. What are you
Would
rolling?
be against intelligence, so
Okay.
I would guess it would be my charisma against its intelligence.
Okay.
All right, and I am going to invoke my stunt quid pro quo and try to just make it more likely that this is going to happen.
Okay.
If possible. Alright. Okay. That is a 7.
Okay. I'm going to burn one of its fate points to use its legendary resistance. It chooses to succeed on its saving throw.
Okay. I guess in this context, would I be able to use another stunt in this situation or no?
You can come back around and do an action again next turn.
Okay. Alright.
Instead, hey, you remember that tail?
Oh no.
I took cover. I got away.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Can I spend my turn to save Daelia?
Oh, it's fine.
You have all of your stress boxes filled.
I have one left. I have one left, and I still technically have armor.
Should
That's
probably
hard.
start spending those consequences.
Yeah.
So if you ever can't fill a stress box, that's how you go out of the fight.
And you can choose to lose at any point. You gotta choose how you get your ass beat so that you don't die.
All right.
Yeah, so roll your dexterity. Let's see if you not get beat up by this whippy tail.
Okay. Okay. That's a 5 this time.
Okay, tie goes to the defenders. I'm going to hold on to some of my fate points.
Great.
So, yeah, so it hits you. You've got that good armor to keep your insides from being smooshed by this dragon blast. It doesn't feel good, but it's not going to kill you.
All right. Great. We love to see.
All right. So first, I'm gonna spend a fate point. Could I have grabbed a dagger made from Iavross's scales?
Absolutely.
All right, perfect. That's marked on. I am going to attempt to use the scale made from Iavross's daggers to attack the softest point possible on this dickhead's body.
Okay.
That would be Dex plus 3. No, whatever the thing is. That is an 8.
Okay, I get a 4, so I'm going to burn 2 fate points. I'm using its golden scales and dragon hardiness to bring it up to 8.
All right, can I spend a fate point in?
Absolutely, you can.
All right, yeah, let's bid war. All right, I'm down to. All right, there we go. So yeah, I'll spend a fate point to bring it up to. Was that 10? Yeah.
Okay, it has to take stress. So I'm going to fill its $3. So yeah, you get it in somewhere vital. I'd say there's that like little crease where it's like thigh is, like where that connects up to its hip. There's that like little crease there as up against its body. Where the scales are quite soft, and that Eye of Rasta dagger just digs into there. He roars in pain and thrashes around and attempts to slam you to the ground with one of his claws.
That's not good.
Yikes.
A roll to get out of the way.
All right. Ooh, that is a 10.
Nice.
Effortless. You know the word.
Effortlessly.
You knew it was coming. You saw it. You're gone before it starts.
Hell yeah.
We love to see it.
And so versus. Oh, nice. Okay, so Dahlia's summon Lamia takes advantage of its lack of focus to drive that trident somewhere deep. It gets it right in the crease of its jaw, right where it connects to the neck, and burns its last stress box. So now you can start doing some real damage to it. We're back around to Xastra, I believe.
Yes. I would like to attempt to create an advantage.
Okay.
I would like to put one of my dancing swords into its eye to blind him.
Nice.
At least partially. That is a 6.
You get a 4, so yeah. You just whip one of the dancing swords up around its guard and get it right into the eye. Wormvorex wails and thrashes his tail. So anybody can spend a fate point to invoke Blinded by Dancing Sword.
We do have one free invocation, because that's
You
how
have
it
one
works.
free invocation. So obviously he lashes out in a rage. He's going to use Command Person. He's going to tell you to kneel. So
Meaty kneel? Alright, I spend a fate point.
Okay.
To activate Song of Vespertine, you may spend a fate point to make yourself immune to mental effects for the remainder of the scene.
Ooh.
Okay. Very good.
It is a thing that singing swords do.
He roars a powerful roar that commands you to kneel, and luckily your magic bullshit saves you from it.
Yeah.
Daelia.
Well, I have no more spells, so let's just fucking Eldritch Blast this motherfucker. It is time. So, trying to take as much cover away from its fucking various limbs, and I'm just gonna fucking shoot some magic at it.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 6.
Oh, I rolled terribly. So yeah,
Great.
that's a 4. So yeah, I'm gonna give it the condition Scorched. As all of the death by 1,000 cuts is finally becoming useful. Your spells slip past its legendary dragon resistance, and it blasts them.
You should spend the free invocation on blinded.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
So that we do more damage.
Yes.
Well, then I'm
She
going to
is forced
spend
to
a
make
fate
more
point.
concessions. Ideal.
Yeah, so I think it's going to aim its breath weapon at you.
At me?
Because it's tired of being roasted by your bullshit. It wants you to go away forever. So,
me? Or Xastra?
Yeah, so you see it
Thanks.
open its mouth.
Great.
And flames coming out.
Come at me, motherfucker. This time, I get to use charisma because I have a stunt for this. Finally.
Hell yeah.
Alright. I'm substituting my dexterity and strength for charisma for resisting magical damage. Whoa! Holy shit! Alright. That is a +8. Damn, I think that is the first time I've ever rolled all pluses. That is wild.
Okay. So you do make a successful roll, but it is Dragonfire. So please take 1 stress anyway. Oh, what's that? You can't take stress? I'll better take a mild consequence.
That's not
called
true. I have
Dragon
one
Bird.
box. I have one box. I have one stress box.
Damn it. Okay, well, fill your stress box.
Get God.
All right, Rushk.
All right, so I think the best way to keep stabbing is the spot that's already been opened up. You know how
Hard to argue with that logic.
You know how when you're cutting wrapping paper, you don't really need to like keep depressing the scissors every time to cut through. Once
That's
you've made
true.
that first cut, you just glide the knife right through there. I think the goal is just gonna be to open him up some more.
Okay.
Unless Daelia needs saving.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right, that is a 6.
Okay. I get 4, so I'm going to spend a fate point on Dragonhide.
How many fucking fate points does this fucker have?
I have as many as all of you have. Every time you spend a fate point, I get them.
Oh, Lord.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna let that one go.
Okay. And we're gonna roll for Daelia's summon monster. Doing her best.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think the dragon is gonna attempt to flatten you. So it smashes its claw down and then tries to kick you. The claw was just a feint. So roll your defense.
Wait, who? Who specific?
Rushk.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm going to attempt to fucking dodge then. Oh, okay, that is a 10.
I'm gonna spend a fate point to re-roll. Ah, it's worse. God damn it. Okay.
Thank God.
I was so ready to burn so many stunts to fucking kill you, but alright, whatever. Xastra, it's your turn.
How hurt is he looking?
Pretty hurt. No more stress boxes. He has one consequence.
All right. I would like to attempt to drive Song of Vespertine through the wound given to him by Daelia.
Okay. So I assume you're going to invoke his consequence.
We'll see how the roll goes. I got a 9.
I got an 8.
Nice.
Are you going to spend any fate points?
I'm gonna let it ride.
All right. And I will spend 1 fate point to invoke the wound. An
Nice.
additional +2.
Okay. So let me get gored, I think is a good consequence. So the dragon shifts back to his dwarf form, who falls to his knees and says, I yield.
Oh.
All right.
So, hang on. You as the GM conceding the conflict?
Yes.
Okay. So because you have done this, you get to decide how it goes.
Yeah. So you have overcome his magical resistances and his incredibly high HP pool, and he has thrown up his hands, says, I will depart at once. You need not battle me further. Are you going
And
to do
where will
anything, or
you
are you going to
go?
let him run away?
So
Well,
we're
hang
given
on.
the option to do something? I say,
I'm giving
in my
one
most
of you the
normal
option
person-
to do something.
Okay. I'll approach him with my hand out as though to shake.
I would like to take a compel,
Okay.
for Rushk can no longer be trusted.
Oh my goodness.
I will interpose myself and not
Can
let you
I?
do this.
Can I interpose myself on you interposing?
Yes, Daelia with the assist!
Do you have... I mean, you can.
I mean, you're going to get a fate point for attempting to stop Rushk anyway.
I just
but
want to
yeah.
see where this is going.
Daelia can get in your way.
Alright.
Daelia, you're holding her like, no. Let's see where this goes.
Does Voronex take my hand?
Yeah, I mean, he's a lawful good creature.
Does he have his staff on him, by the way?
Yes.
Take his staff! Take his staff!
Okay. Well, Voronex, I admit that was a bit of an exercise. How old is this guy, by the way?
Hundreds of years. He's an
Hundreds
adult
of
dragon.
years. Okay. Despite your age, your claws have not lost their sharpness.
That's very flattering of you to say.
Can I attempt to stab him in the throat while he's talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you succeed for free if you let me have something.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah.
I was going to say, can I attempt to oppose this? I am restrained.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
My
roll
magical
something,
swords are
Xastra.
not.
Oh, it's
Also,
that's
it's Daily was a +0 strength, so, you know.
Xastra also has +0.
Alright!
I have a lot more dexterity, though.
You definitely have
roll
more
whatever
dexterity.
you'd
Magic
like.
sword.
Roll whatever you'd like.
I will roll dexterity
Okay.
with, let's say, Eclipse to basically just get a second blade in there in the way.
Oh boy. The girl
Yeah.
is fighting!
4?
It's a 4? Okay. Are you willing to spend fate points?
Yes.
How many are you willing to spend?
How many is Rushk willing to spend?
How many am
Or
I
what
willing
is
to
the
spend?
number?
Oh.
I mean, sure.
Wait,
Hang on.
you're spending fate points?
I'm spending fate points.
Oh boy.
I didn't say it was a
Still have
contest
fate
between you and
points.
Rushk.
Oh, I think I understand what's happening.
Are you willing to spend fate points?
What number do I have to get to? Where are we
You have to
standing right
beat
now?
10.
10 fate points or 10?
No, you have to beat 10 as the roll.
Okay.
All right. I will spend 1 to reroll
Okay.
and then go from there. Jesus fucking Christ.
Uh-oh.
All right, so that gets me to a 5.
You've been banking that shit the whole campaign.
I have. But is it worth it to spend on this garbage?
I mean, that depends on you. It's the role play.
You're standing up for your morals here. You want to let the cop colonist live.
All right. So out of character. I honestly do not care if he lives or dies.
No, I know.
Mhm.
Who cares?
I wouldn't spend fate points then. So I'll narrate what happens here.
Hang on. I'm not done.
Okay.
I want to talk through my feelings here.
All right. I'm here. I'm listening.
I think if we drag him back with us, that
Mhm.
will be a useful weapon against fucking Daggelt Neverember.
That is a good point.
You think he'll turn on Daggelt?
I don't know. But it's like he's a known ally of Daggelt Neverember. And he is the one who's driving the orcs out of this village.
And essentially us having proof that he's the one pulling
Yeah.
the strings on all this.
Up to you.
Do you want to
Okay.
spend fate points to contest this, or
It's not worth it.
okay? Then I will narrate what happens. So Rushk takes the end of the staff and whips it around to jam it through Orm Vorax's throat, as he is a helpless target. Xastra attempts to interpose herself. Rushk turns to look at her, and with a look you've never seen in her eyes,
Oh
she
no.
simply says, "No." And Xastra, you feel yourself pushed backwards by some incredibly powerful force. It is pure malevolence.
Oh
It
boy.
feels like the feeling of something that hates you beyond uncountable measure.
Mm.
So,
Ah.
with a slain dragon at your feet and party tensions growing higher, I think this is an excellent place to end our session for today.
Ooh,
You can
spicy.
pick right up here tomorrow, next time,
Tomorrow.
and we will see how the conclusion of the war for Waterdeep shakes out. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and we'll see you next time.
If nobody got me, I know Daelia got me.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.